Hi, I'm Captain Tony Trim with Dade Fire Rescue, Florida Task Force 1 Urban Search and Rescue Team, and I'm going to show you around our operation. When our personnel come off the debris pile, in order to ensure that there's no cross-contamination, we send them through this decon line to get them nice and clean. As you can see, the debris pile is enormous. We have about 150 workers breaking and breaching concrete and steel. And this is our staging area where we keep fresh personnel ready to replace workers on the pile when they get tired. For this operation, we have to incorporate heavy lifting and moving equipment. The size and scope of this operation, along with the large amounts of concrete and steel that we have to move, there's just no way humanly possible that we can move all of it without this heavy-duty equipment. And over here, we have our power supply for all of our tools. We're using them so frequently that we have to replace our batteries constantly. We have our generators, our rebar cutters, we have our chipping hammers to get through reinforced concrete, more cutting tools, more chipping tools, and our saws. And this is one of our rest and rehab areas. This is the area where our workers can get a little bit of rest after a hard operational period on the pile. And we're always maintaining this area, improving it, hooking up electrical, hooking up lights. And now we're at the back of the debris pile. And as you can see, there's a lot of heavy machinery here, engaged in a lot of operations with a lot of personnel, and you can get a real appreciation for how large this rescue operation truly is. Okay, this is another view of the back of the pile, and we wanted to get a little bit closer so you could have a full appreciation for the amount of debris, the denseness of the concrete, the amount of iron, the amount of material that we need to move. And now we're on the south side of the collapse by the pool area, and this is where the garage was, and this will allow you to take in how large this collapse truly was. We're in another rehab and tool equipment area. Because of the scope of this operation and the size of the footprint, we have to have multiple stations to provide rehab and equipment supplies to our crews. We've looked at the collapse site from a number of angles in order to give you an appreciation for the scope and magnitude of the work being performed. As mentioned before, we have a number of rescuers engaged in rescue operations. They are working tirelessly.